This meditation today is to complete the previous series of portal meditations that we have been doing this year. And today's portal meditation celebrates your wholeness and oneness with the divine. So we'll give a little bit of a background about what the 1010 portal is and what it brings to your life. So for those of you that have never experienced the 1010 portal, or you've never really actively worked with the energies and aligned yourself with the energies of the 1010 portal, what this means for you is that this is a day for you to sort of just allow things to be, because this day celebrates the wholeness of your reality. It may be a little bit confusing to really work out what your wholeness means to you, but actually it doesn't necessarily mean a specific thing. So you are already whole, but on this day your body should be coming into alignment with the energy grids and the energetic networks that are around you, so that you are able to feel more complete. If you've been feeling a little bit off kilter and a little bit unaligned, then this meditation is for you. It should help you to feel more grounded within your reality, but also to be able to experience life to its fullest. Now, also, when we talk about the 1010 portal, it is also talking about the completion of a cycle. Now, for those of you that do work with the Celtic calendar, you will know that the Celtic New Year is coming up, and that is one of the reasons why it is so important to complete all of your energetic cycles at this time, because once we come to the new year, which is Samhain, or some of you may know it as All Hallows Eve, but it's known as Samhain in the Celtic and the Wiccan calendar. And really what this new cycle of rebirth brings into your life is a time for you to experience nature to its fullest. Now, I am aware of the fact that obviously right now we are having and experiencing an Indian summer. However, this doesn't mean that you need to worry about the weather cycles, because obviously they'll change every year. But this is a meditation that you can come back to year in and year out, just to ensure that you are fully aligned with the energetic grid. Let's start. So, without further ado, we will go into today's meditation, and I want you to find somewhere where you are able to sit down or even lie down if you are at home and relax fully, so that you can experience all of the effects of today's meditation without feeling like you have to rush through anything, and you can even go back and re-listen to certain points if you feel like the visualization is particularly helpful to relieve stress within your life. So, sitting down or laying down comfortably, I want you to start to relax your body. I want you to feel all of your tension completely dissolving from your head, from your crown chakra, to your feet, to your root chakra. Feeling a wave of calming positivity going all the way down your spine now. I want you to start to feel yourself sinking all the way down. You may even start to notice that if you are sitting upright, that your body is starting to slouch slightly. This is fine. Don't worry about holding an upright position too much during today's meditation. This is an opportunity for you to just really relax. So, once you have found your inner peace by allowing yourself to dissolve down, I want you to feel a cleansing and purifying energy washing through your core, all the way from the center of your stomach down onto your feet and up to your head. As you feel this revitalizing energy within your spirit and your physical earthly body, I want you to know that you are whole just as you are. Now, if you do feel like there are any elements of yourself which you are lacking, I want you to start to call your energy back towards yourself. So I want you to start to visualize and see where it is that you may have been letting out excess energy. Perhaps it is when you have held doors open for people and they have not reciprocated returned the thanks, and they've not said anything back to you, or perhaps you've let people go ahead of you on the bus or go past you on the path. And I want you to start to feel all of the frustration that you felt at that moment, that you pushed out towards these other people, actually now returning back to your body. As you push this energy all the way down into the surface below you, you're now going to push it all the way through the surface back into Mother Earth so that she can transmute it for healing. Don't feel guilty for calling your energy back. This is something that is necessary for your own alignment. Just know that there is a reason why you have been called to this meditation today, and there is also a reason why you have been feeling like calling your energy back. Now, once you start to see and visualize all of these moments that have been draining you, coming back to you for healing, you will start to feel lighter but also more whole and complete. Now, you can actually do this meditation anytime you feel like you are becoming fragmented, like you are losing parts of yourself. And this will help you to really realize where it is that you are giving away energy that you don't need to be giving it away. You will also start to feel more self-love for yourself, and as a result, you will start to feel more love towards other people, and you will stop blaming them for draining your energy, because you will realize that people can only drain what you are putting out there, what you are not adequately protecting. This isn't to say that this is all your fault. However, you need to realize that in protecting your energy, you will be able to prevent this from happening in future situations, and this will stop you from feeling frustrated. Now, a really great way to shield your energy is to just imagine that you have a beautiful golden shield or cloak around your auric space. So your auric space may be quite thin or it may be quite thick. However, you will start to notice that this energy that is going around your physical earthly body, which is golden, will start to seal off and lock your energy away from those who are trying to harness your energy for their own gain. You can do this wherever you are, and you don't need to say anything out loud. You don't need to do anything specific in order to actually invoke this beautiful golden cloak. You can just imagine that you are wearing this golden cloak wherever you may find yourself, in social situations or in environments that may seem toxic towards you. So now that you have cloaked your aura, I want you to start to imagine that you are walking through a garden. And at the bottom of this garden, there is a pathway that leads towards a gate. You start to notice that you have got the key for this gate inside your pocket. So you put your hand into your pocket and you pull out this golden key. And you realize that this is the perfect key to fit into this gate. As you see yourself now walking down the pathway, feeling your feet sinking into the soft sand, whatever material your pathway is made out of. It may be stones or it may even be concrete, which in that case You may not necessarily feel your feet sinking into it, but just gliding lightly above it. This is a sign that you are ascending your vibration. As you now walk towards this gate, you start to feel all of your past worries and your previous tensions just completely leaving you as you now prepare to go through this gate. You put the key into the lock and it clunks, a beautiful clunk. Wow. The gate is now open for you to be able to turn the handle and go through it. As you walk through this gateway, you notice that you are now walking out into space. Now, your space is your own space. However, I want you to imagine that it is filled with a light of your favorite color and that there are stars and other light beings around you. These light beings are benevolent only, and they only want to help to guide you. So as you notice yourself now stepping out into space, you start to feel a lot lighter. You know that you are fully whole who you are, and you are an integrated being now. So it becomes easier to walk through space without feeling like you have any limitations. Now you feel all of your positive energy manifesting and mastering your physicality so that you can move in a metaphysical sense rather than feeling like you have to put the energy into moving your own body. As your body glides through space, you start to see all of these beautiful planets around you. Some of them are quite distant and they look like faint stars twinkling in the distance, shimmering and sparkling. And some of them are quite close to you, so you can see the depth and the richness of their colours. You can see the red root colours of Mars. You can see the beautiful neon blue colours of Saturn, and you can see the beautiful rings around Saturn. You may perhaps even see the yellow shining light of Jupiter. As you continue forwards, you start to notice that Venus is by your side, and it is guiding you towards healing your inner femininity. Whether you are masculine or feminine, it is important to make sure that you are healing your inner femininity so that you can open the next portal. So, now I want you to imagine that you are opening your hands out wide in front of you. And when you open your hands out wide in front of you, I want you to imagine that you are creating a beautiful ball of purple and golden light. And this purple and golden light is really an important and crucial factor for you to be able to open your 1010 portal. Now, of course, you are already within the 1010 energy. However, you need to know that you have to create your own portals through your own wisdom and through your own choices that you make. You decide whether your energy is positive or negative. And there is not really anything to say that you have to create positive or negative energy. However, as you open your hands wide, this big ball starts to become bigger and brighter as it starts to glow almost a neon colour. You start to see it surrounding the whole space around you, and it forms almost like a doorway. And this doorway now becomes big enough for it to surround you. And you start to travel forward through this doorway as you feel all heart chakra now becoming fully enlightened, you start to notice that you are going through a cosmic gateway. This enlightenment that you have chosen to take part in allows you to realize that you are the master manifester of your reality. This magical feeling really beams into your whole chakra system and upgrades it. One by one, you feel all of the lights of your chakras, from your root chakra to your sacral chakra, to your solar plexus chakra, to your heart chakra, to your throat chakra, to your third eye chakra, and finally to your crown chakra, glowing and lighting up. Any parts of yourself where you do feel like they were a little bit less dull have now been replaced by this beautiful full energy, and you are now able to give this radiating light out to other people, especially when you return back to your own space. You are now fully merging and aligning with this portal. As you find yourself in the middle of this portal, you see yourself becoming one with this portal, and you realize that you are this portal. So, if you are this portal and you are the portal keeper, you must have been the person that created the 1010 portal, right? This is correct. Now, you can see this however you want to see this. You can see yourself as being a conductor with a magic wand, or you can see yourself as being a teacher with a whiteboard. However it is that you choose to see this, I want you to start to visualize all of your intentions that you came here today to complete becoming your truth. And what I mean by this is, you can even imagine that you are in the scenario, your optimum scenario. But what I mean by this is that it is not something that you are struggling to visualize yourself in anymore. This is not something that is outside of your understanding. This is something that you know you are creating. Your anxieties and worries around this situation are, yes, important to realize that you will have anxieties and worries, and there is no need to negate any feelings that you are having. However, they are not limiting factors that are going to prevent you from achieving your goals. So now, as you find yourself traveling towards the end of this portal, I want you to feel as if the energy and the lessons that you have been learning today are actually going to be coming with you as you leave this portal. But also knowing that this portal is now within you. So because you have fully aligned your own inner gateways to this heavenly energy, you know now that you already are in the 10 frequency. You don't need to call anyone else in to help you if you find that you are someone who struggles to ground yourself in your own reality, and you often find that you need to watch other people's meditations in order to feel like you are stress-free and complete. You will start to realize that actually you can meditate and you can ground yourself wherever it is in your life that you are feeling stressed. Now, as you reach the edge of this portal, I want you to see that this purple is becoming not only brighter, but that it is almost shifting from a violet colour to a lavender colour. And at this point, if you do wish to go to sleep, acknowledging within this meditation, because your subconscious mind is still picking up on everything that is happening. However, I want you to imagine that all of the things that make you feel happy, perhaps a nice warm blanket, perhaps a nice happy movie that reminds you of your childhood, and perhaps a hot water bottle, is there with you as you get ready to leave this portal. You start to see the violet rays dimming themselves down, and you start to feel the lilac energy going into your heart space. You decide that you have now done enough in order to bring you back into fullness, and you feel whole and complete. You know now that you are the person who you need to be. You don't need to fit in with other people's timelines, and you don't need to worry about having arguments or conflict with other people who are not at the same vibration as you. Because as you drift now out of this portal, locking and sealing it behind you, you know that you have protected not only your inner space, but the outer world around you. And that is one of the things that may be the most crucial for you at this time, to ensure that you are staying focused and present in your reality, is knowing that you can protect not only your inner world, but your outer world and your outer circles. So, as you start to feel yourself drifting back down past all of the planets, you see your portal behind you. It's almost as if it is its own planet. And this is really wonderful, because you notice that you have not only created a beautiful life within yourself, but you have created a gift that you give to other people. These violet rays of healing and cosmic wisdom are yours. And if you are someone who is struggling with low self-esteem at the moment, and you struggle to see how it is that you can work with the violet flame, or how it is that you can work with the violet rays, you need to understand that you don't need to have anything specific, you don't need to be anything in order to help other people through dark times in their life. All you need to simply do is sit with other people, or be there for other people. Simply being a shoulder to cry on is enough. Now, I want you to engage in some slow breathing exercises. For this, we will travel to a new place in your space, knowing that the 1010 portal is now locked into your energetic grids. I want you to start to leave this area of your galaxy, and I want you to start to come back towards the Milky Way, which is where we live in Earth. So as you feel yourself coming back towards the Milky Way, I want you to start to see all of the white light that surrounds it, and I want you to know that this white light is part of you. As you feel the rich ozone saturating your cells, you start to realize that, again, this energy has always been yours. Yes, down here, that's perfect. So now the Milky Way, it seems a lot quieter and a lot more peaceful than when we left it. And somehow everything just seems to be a lot more complete, a lot more whole. And as a result of this, you will notice that the planets are booming and beaming a lot lighter. You will start to notice that Earth seems more green, and the water on Earth seems a lot more blue and a lot brighter. And this is because you have taken part not only in your own healing, but also within other people's healing. And your breathing now becomes easier. You feel the rich ozone completely now filling your lungs as you realize that there is even more oxygen around you. As a result of this, you feel like you don't have to struggle to breathe. If you have been suffering from breathing problems, and if you have found that you have an element of coughing or colds, actually, you notice that your breathing becomes lighter and easier because your body is physically healing, and the earth is a lot more complete. There is less pollution around you, and you start to drift back towards earth. So now what I want you to do is, as you start to enter earth's atmosphere, I want you to breathe in this rich ozone. Now taking a deep breath in, and then holding your breath and breathing out. You start to notice that all Qatar within your lungs is being cleared. Taking another deep breath in, holding and breathing out. You now notice yourself, if you are sitting, able to sit up even taller because your lungs are straightening themselves out and your spine is correcting itself. Taking another deep breath in, holding and out. You start to notice that if you are suffering from any headaches, if you are suffering from any pain within your shoulders, that this has completely cleared itself within the relaxation that you have been doing. Another deep breath in, holding and out. Now your musculoskeletal system is feeling stronger and more supportive, as you know that your beautiful soft flesh is encasing all of your vital organs. You now clear any and all damage that has been done to your chakra system. Taking another deep breath in, holding and breathing out. And another deep breath in, holding and out. are fully relaxed and aligned now. Another deep breath in. Holding and out. Your bravery is now being aligned with confidence. So you know that you are not only a brave being, but you are also a confident being. Breathing in again. Holding and out. Taking another deep breath in. Holding and out. One last deep breath in. Fully expanding your lungs. Holding and out. Your being has now been transformed. As you feel you are truly on top of the world, allow your breathing to return back to normal. You will now start to feel yourself drifting back into your bed, and if you are sleeping, you will start to feel yourself drifting into a deeper sleep. Feeling yourself becoming fully comforted and relaxed within your surroundings, you know now that you are safe and you are secure. I will just draw some Reiki symbols over you while you relax, allowing you to fully receive my healing intentions today. Receiving Reiki healing while you're in deep meditation or a hypnotic state allows your body to target specifically the areas not only within your physical body, but within your emotional and spiritual health and within your life that you have been struggling with. I am also drawing reverse symbols. So that you are aligned fully inside and out. Now I will finally finish this off with a Sahiki. Having a Reiki practitioner fully work on your crystal grid will help you to feel less skepticism about the energetic processes that are going on around you. You will feel less confused about what is happening, and you will trust your intuition a lot deeper. You won't need to look for external validation in order to feel as if you are correct upon your judgment. You will know that what it is you are feeling and what you are seeing is your truth. And you won't need to feel as if you have to fit in with the crowd anymore. So, you may be feeling some tingling, or you may feel warmer and hotter. This is just the Reiki energy working its way through your chakra system, through your nadis. And now finally, I'm going to pluck any and all excess energy or negative energy from your nadis. Your nadis are physical points in your body which may be inflamed, but you need to allow this energy to come out of your body so that the right prana and the right chi can target the right areas of your body. Now, we are going to come towards the end of this guided meditation and Reiki session. However, before you go, I just need to wipe your slate clean. It is likely that after this meditation session, you will perhaps look at yourself and you may feel as if you are a new person. You may see yourself looking younger, and you may also feel yourself feeling as if you've got more of a spring in your step, This is because when Reiki targets your whole body like this, rather than just targeting a specific area of your body, you actually become younger. This is not something that is hocus pocus. This is something that has been physically proven. You may seem to wonder, how is it that I can become younger when my body has been on earth for this amount of time? But what we have to realize is that we are all star beings, and by this, what I mean is, when we are born with cosmic energy. Our soul and our spirit has to first come into being by conception, and you are conceived not only of physical materials, but of energy and of cosmic wisdom. That's why sometimes you may experience nirvana states and heaven-like states. This is not something that is hocus pocus. This is something that is proven. If you look towards studies of the spirit and the soul, you will find that when the human being departs the physical world, when one dies, the body actually becomes lighter at the moment that they are pronounced as dead. Now, many people seem to believe that this could be a releasing of the tension or the nerves. However, there is no way to explain this other than the fact that your body is just left to being physical and your spirit has left your body. That is why you look towards many studies of near-death experiences, you will hear people saying it felt as if they were floating above their body and that they could see themselves from a higher perspective. That is because we are not just physical beings. If we were just physical beings, we would not be able to evolve consciously through thoughts and manifestations. That is why thought alone can manifest experiences into your life. I've had people ask me, excuse me, why is it that if I think about a negative experience, I have negative experiences in my life? Why is it when I'm feeling low and when I'm feeling down and I'm trying to manifest something, do I go through turbulent times and chaotic times? That's because you really are in control of your reality. And that is also why it is not recommended that you actively try to manifest or change your reality while you are in a low vibrational state. Because you can manifest more negativity into yourself if you are subconsciously thinking that everything is going to be negative. And that is also why you see people who say, meditation doesn't work for me, spirituality doesn't work for me, affirmations don't work for me. Repeat those same affirmations and they experience the same negative times and realities over and over again, and they may also find that they're being trapped to a certain reality that they may have lived lifetime and lifetime again. That's not to say that this is anybody's fault, and that's not to say that you're not learning lessons, because we are all here to learn different lessons, and no matter how you are progressing, you are still progressing and learning. Some people have younger spirits and younger souls, and some people are known as being old souls which have reincarnated from previous lifetimes. Anyway, because of this, working with Reiki energy and doing guided meditations will help you to not only be able to heal your physical reality, but you will be able to work in alignment with your manifestations in the spiritual realm. You will also notice that your inner world, your microcosm, as this is known, creates your outer world, which is your macrocosm. So if you're someone who has a very rich inner world, if you're someone who feels very bright and vibrant on the inside, and who actively visualizes that you are in fields of green pastures or beautiful open spaces, that you will actually have those experiences within your outer reality. However, if you are somebody who does seem to struggle to meditate, and you do struggle to visualize, and you feel like you have got a lack, you will notice that when you are feeling you are lacking within your inner reality, when you're feeling cold within your inner reality, those same experiences are manifesting within your external reality. However, the fact that you have found today's meditation is a sign that you are not only increasing your own light quotient, but that you are becoming a stronger manifester, and that you are aligning yourself with the divine, with your highest self. So thank your highest self for engaging with this meditation today. And now, if you are still awake, I want you to start to bring your awareness back to your physical body. stay interconnected down into the bottom of Mother Earth. You know now that you are a being of Earth. As you feel your creative energy from your sacral chakra spiraling up towards the top of your hips and your pelvis, you start to know that you are not only a manifester within the cosmic sense, but that you can create art, you can create poetry, you can create words with your own hands. You can cleanse your auric space and you can build upon your own dreams. Now you'll start to feel your Kundalini energy going up through your solar plexus, and this brings you the confidence to achieve those same creations and tasks that you have set out to really make sure that you are completing today. Your solar plexus energy also gives you the confidence to not only warn other people of how it is that their own energy is affecting them, but it also allows you to take the lead within situations that you feel are stagnant and are not moving forwards or progressing. You may be someone who has the urge to create a new life for yourself, and you may have felt as if there has been resistance to this. It's like exploring an abandoned building and you notice there are just so many cobwebs. There are so many obstacles that you have to get through and you have to clear in order to create it into the perfect home that you desire it to be. But once your solar plexus is working in alignment with your lower chakras, your root chakra, your earth star chakra, and your sacral chakra, you start to realize that actually you are the person that can push through this. And if we're speaking in the sense of a house, you are the person that can go through the rooms and you can clear the dirt and you can clear the debris. This is essentially your stagnant energy. And if your body is a house and a temple, which many sadhus and gurus will mention, you will notice that you can clear these energetic blockages within your own auric space. That way, you can also gather the team that you need to help you to complete these tasks. Your team may be a team of builders to help you with your house, or they may be shadow writers for your books and for your projects. You may find that you are not able to put your words into a sense of clarity. You're not able to put them into your books and into your typewriter without struggling. And what you need to notice is that actually it is perfectly fine to call others in to help you if you're someone who is writing lyrics and you just can't find the right way to vocalize what it is you want to say, but you know what it is that you want to sing about. Then calling in shadow writers will help you to feel as if you have been able to put your words into existence, your thoughts into meaning and into reality. So now as you feel love for yourself and love for the whole world around you and others around you, your heart chakra starts to light up. The beautiful green rays of your heart chakra now awaken, and this may be your first ever heart chakra awakening that you have experienced. As you feel pink and green energies merging together, you will start to notice that you are not only respecting yourself to a higher quotient, but that you are meeting all of your needs. And as a result, when you meet your own needs, it becomes easier to be able to meet other people's needs. Knowing what it is that you truly like and what you truly desire allows you to empathize with other people, and it allows you to love other people on a much deeper level. This will then allow you to create a ripple effect of cause and effect. As you feel yourself leaving today's meditation session, you will smile brighter, and this contagious, positive energy will spread itself out to other people. As other people notice your smiles, your bravery, and your love for the world around you, they will also feel a similar sense of love, not only for themselves, but for the tasks that they are doing. You may notice that you are walking past a building site and you're smiling, and these people who are working really hard, who have furrowed eyebrows from constantly and consistently putting their effort into something, will start to feel brighter, and they will start to love their work. You will start to notice that if you are in a warm environment like a kitchen or a care home, that the other people will be creating with such happiness and positivity that it is extending the lives of the people around you. If you are creating beautiful dishes within kitchens, you will notice that this art form is something that other people want to take part in. And if you are caring for other people, that other people will want to help other people just because they love them, not because they want something in return, but because they love the human race. As a result of this, you will notice that the younger people within your energy and within your environment will start to beam and radiate the same light that you were giving back to them, to you. This is how you raise healthy and happy communities. As you feel yourself coming back to your community and back to your environment, you feel less like you have to escape your reality, and you feel more present. So now you feel able to vocalize what it is that you are going through, and this lights up your throat chakra with a beautiful cosmic turquoise teal color. And this turquoise teal color spreads itself out from your nose to your eyes, to just underneath your eyes, to your sinuses, which you may have noticed were feeling slightly blocked and heavy before today's meditation. But now you have taken part in this actively cleansing and healing experience, you will notice that your sinuses have been lifted and your headaches have cleared. As a result of this energy now spreads down all the way through your throat, and it feels almost as if you are eating a lozenge. This becomes easier to tell the truth because you know that others will believe you. You know now that telling the truth is the best option, because not only will it clear you and free you from the mental prisons that you have felt as if you have been trapped in, but it will help you to be able to tell other people of how you were able to heal yourself from situations that you may have never felt you would be able to get out of. Almost immediately, you feel as if speaking becomes easier, breathing becomes easier, and being able to harmonize your energy with other people becomes more clear. You know now that if your truth hurts other people's feelings, that you need to perhaps be a bit more tactful about the approach you take in telling other people. However, you know that telling the truth is the best thing to do. And you know now that you don't need to hold yourself back. You don't need to limit yourself in order to help other people. In fact, this is what is hindering other people. Because as human beings, we know intuitively when other people are holding back an element of themselves. This doesn't mean that you're lying, but if you're not truthful about who you are as a person, you will notice that other people are feeling the need to withhold and withdraw their energy from you as well. So your friendships become deeper and more meaningful, and your own sense of clarity is something that you feel and you know you can share with these people. If you're someone who is suffering with sinus problems, if you're someone who has been having a lot of mucus and catarrh, you will realize that you don't need to stay stuck inside because you're worried about spreading disease or viruses to other people, but actually getting out to places where perhaps you are by the sea or by a body of water will cleanse and heal your throat chakra. And knowing that your health is the most important thing to yourself allows you to realize that even if you are feeling like you have to stuff on loads of coats and that you have to bundle yourself up in bed, that this is only causing you more pain and spiritual sickness in the long run. You don't need to shade yourself. You don't need to cover yourself. And you don't need to hold back what it is that you want to say because you feel as if it is causing other people problems and pain. Once you get out what it is that you are feeling and what it is that is your inner truth, you will notice that the right people who are naturally drawn to your energy will start to speak to you and will alchemize their own energy. The throat chakra is a wonderful thing because it's one of those chakras that actively you don't need to really move too much in order to give a lot back to other people. You may even just whistle, and that whistle that you find yourself partaking in as you walk along the street is a form of communication. You're telling other people, look at me, I'm so happy. I feel so great about myself that I can just hum a little tune and whistle a little whistle, and other people are now hearing my inner truth. They are hearing who I am as a person. So rather than your lower chakras like your root chakra or your sacral chakra, which often require a lot more movement in order to heal, you will notice that your throat chakra requires little to no movement. Of course, the vibrating of the cords and the muscles within your throat are a form of movement. However, you don't need to actively twist your head or move your head too much in order to speak louder. You don't need to sit up or lean or stand on your tiptoes in order to use a higher pitch of voice. You can simply just set the intention of doing so. And in doing that, you can communicate with a wider range of people. You know that your voice is your own instrument. And so, as a result of this, you know that you can always come back to your voice when you feel as if you need to get something out there. So now your throat chakra is able to harmonize your own inner wisdom, and it's able to join nations together. That's why we have speeches, and that is why we have collective meditations, because this throat chakra is actually a very powerful form of communication. So now you will start to feel your energy traveling upwards towards the third eye chakra. As this teal light spreads into a deep blue kingfisher colour, you will start to feel all of the tension around your eyes and upon your eyelids being completely relaxed and eased. As you know now that your vision is already clear. The way that you see your reality is subjective to you. You don't need to feel gaslit by other people, and you don't need to feel as if you are different to other people, because we all have our own way of seeing and visualizing the world around us. If you're someone who often finds that you struggle to concentrate, then this is fine as well. You may have a slightly more intelligent brain, which means that you actually focus better when you are focusing on more than one thing. And that's not to say that you can't do one thing properly, because you're doing two things at a time. Many great people, such as painters or songwriters, will be working on multiple projects at once. And when you find the project that engages you and engages your creativity, that captivates you, you will be drawn to carry on this specific thing. So don't feel guilty if you have to jig yourself around a little bit, and as if you have to give your attention to more than one thing at a time. Because as human beings, our cognitive center has been created so that we can multitask. We're not worms. Although popular teachings in mainstream schools do tell you that you should be focusing on what your teacher says, you should be focusing on what the person dictating your lessons has set out for you to do, this is not the case. And that is one of the reasons why so many people are now breaking away from mainstream education to unschool their families and to also help teach other people. You will at last, at least, be able to see deeper richness to the colours, and this will help you to not only engage with the physical objects around you and to use them to your best ability, but you will also notice that you are able to communicate with other people in a telepathic sense. And telepathy is not something that is new or woo-woo or even necessarily spiritual, because if you look, or even limited to human beings, As if you look towards ancient texts and even in the animal kingdom, you will notice that animals communicate with each other without saying anything. They read each other's body language and they read each other's cues. That's why you'll notice rabbits don't tend to burrow in the same place unless they're family. That's why you'll also notice that deers will often find their way back to their own herd, even if they have been isolated from those same people from those same other deers for a long amount of time. So don't feel as if you are guilty or as if there is something wrong with you because your intuition may be more advanced than your peers or the people around you. It's actually on the contrary. You are a beautiful being, and many other people may be jealous of the spiritual powers that you possess. However, this isn't to say that you need to be obnoxious about it, but simply trusting in what you know to be your own wisdom is going to help you a lot in your life. And this will mean that as you reach your more advanced years, that you are able to teach other people in how to stick up for themselves. Because you may find that other people around you are being drawn to your own light because you know how to not only read other people's cues, not only to empathize with them, but to be able to see the bigger picture. So it is so important, if you are finding that you are drifting though, to ground yourself and work on your lower chakras, as an overactive third eye chakra or any of your higher chakras that are feeling overactive are often directly related to an ungrounded root chakra. So if you do feel as if you are wanting to escape your reality frequently, then it is important to ground yourself and to set the intention of coming back to who you are as a person. Now, as you start to see the world around you, I want you to open your eyes completely. And I want you to see the world that you're living in now as a beautiful place, as a diverse place, and as a place that is there for you to work with. It has been given to you by the divine so that you can not only manifest your own creations, but also it has been given to you so that you can manipulate it. Now, this doesn't mean using negative forces to hurt other people, but manipulation is simply the energy of working with the tools around you and being able to apply your resources into what it is that you want them to be will help you in your future. Manipulation isn't relating to other people. However, you can positively influence other people by being a point of stability. But what I mean by this is that if you're someone who wants to create an online business, for example, knowing how to do this is going to help you to be able to manipulate your computer into working for you. Now, lastly, finally, we will go on to your crown chakra as you feel this healing energy transcending upwards into your final earthly chakra, also known as your crown chakra. You will feel now as if you are fully alert and aware of your surroundings. you will feel as if you know what is going on around you intuitively, and also as if you are able to effectively connect with the divine and the higher realms. Because you know when God is warning you not to do something or to do something, that this wisdom has been given to you so that you can take the actions required. And by working on this energy, you will know how best to empathize with other people. You will also notice that after working on your crown chakra, your dreams become more vivid, and that you are able to really think about what it is that you want to create, rather than relying upon other people for help and support. So you become more independent, but you also empathize with other people, because you realize that we are all humans and we are all cosmic light beings, and that if your fellow brother or sister is struggling, if they are in a lower vibration, that this is neither your fault nor their fault. It is just a lesson that they are going through that is teaching them how to become one with the divine. We're all on a journey, and knowing that your energy is helping other people to ascend their own vibration and to connect with the divine, the cosmic source, you start to realize that you have a purpose, a deeper purpose and a deeper meaning, and that helping other people does not take away from you. In fact, it does the complete opposite. And helping other people doesn't mean that if someone is struggling, you have to give them all of the tools that you have within your belt to get through things. It could also mean setting healthy boundaries so that other people realize that it is not okay to treat other people in a negative way. But it could also mean that if you have knowledge that you wish to share with other people, that you know the right way about going about healing other people and helping them, so that your words don't cause pain and so that they don't cause... Actually, you're not the only person in the world, and that everything you're doing is affecting everything in the world around you. So you start to realize that if there seems like a strange thing to try to work out, how are my new shoes causing other people to feel upset? But it may be because they don't have enough money to get themselves new shoes. So in order to help this problem out, you then teach other people how it is that you made the money to buy these new shoes, to buy these new things for yourself, or how it is that you have been bought these presents because you have made friends with new people, because you have loved other people, and because you have created and crafted your own shoe company, for example. When it comes to protecting your crown chakra, it is important that if you feel as if your crown is being too exposed, you are able to cover your head. Now you can do this by wearing a cap, you can wear a head covering, or you can simply imagine a spiritual light protecting your head. However, it is important and vital, if you are suffering from headaches or if you are feeling as if other people are taking too much from you, that you are protecting your crown. If you're feeling as if you're the subject of judgment because of your hair colour or your hairstyle, this is not okay, but you need to learn how to protect your energy so that other people don't feel as if they have a level of superiority from harming you. Because it's likely that the reason they are engaging in this low vibrational behaviour is because you are allowing them to. And I know that's not necessarily something you want to hear, But the reason you are allowing them to is because you don't know how to protect yourself. So you don't have to always finish your sentences. And if somebody's saying, pardon what? Or if they're looking at you in a funny way, and if they're treating you differently in a discriminatory way, you can just say, right, I'm no longer engaging in this. I don't want to be sucked into any more low vibrational energy. So now you will be fully present and fully alert within your reality. We are now going to bring today's meditation experience to a close. However, you can revisit this whenever you feel called to, and I hope that this has helped you to feel more complete and more whole. I hope that you know that you are the most divine being in your life. Of course, other people are divine as well, but for you to look after your own self is vital to ensure that you are able to survive, because you don't want to go into a fight or flight energy where you are in survival mode perpetually. What you want to do instead is to ensure that you are staying high vibrational so that you can help other people out. This brings me to my final part of today's meditation, which is to talk about the empty cup theory. If you are someone who does feel as if you are being drained very easily, you need to remember that you can never pour from an empty cup. And if you were on an aeroplane, you would be told by the staff to make sure that before you help anyone else out that you have your own oxygen mask on, because you cannot help other people until you have first helped yourself. So sometimes it may feel like a struggle to get through your day-to-day tasks and your chores because you have been over empathizing with other people. You may wonder how to complete all of the world's poverty at once. But know, by setting a healthy example towards other people around you, by healing yourself, this actually transforms the whole world around you. And when it comes to people who are acting in selfish ways, this is because they are trapped within their own survival mode. Selfishness and narcissism is not a sign of a healthy crown chakra. It's not a sign of any healthy chakras. By looking after yourself, you're not being selfish. You're actually helping other people. But by stealing from other people, by engaging in acts of terrorism, and by causing wars and crimes, this is a selfish act. But a selfless act that puts you first is having a bath. And by doing this, you are helping other people out, because not only are you showing them how to adequately look after themselves, but you are ridding yourself of any and all negative energies which may be affecting other people. So, thank you very much for watching today, and I will see you next time. I hope that this helped. Don't forget to thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and if you want to see more videos like this, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can always find my videos. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that if this was really helpful for you, to share this with other people. See you. Thank you so much.